Hello and welcome to this channel, you wonderful, beautiful people. Today I'm talking about where we are, okay, what's happening, very interesting at the moment, isn't it? And I'm also talking about a way of getting answers, okay, to your questions. So I'll tell you all about it on the other side. So what I'm aware of is that the information that's coming to me now has very little to do with what's going on out there now. It's kind of like, that's done. That's winding down. I think that's the expression. It's winding down. And then we've got other fish to fry now, which is getting ourselves sorted and stuff like that. And what I'm going to do is this basically over the last few weeks, the emissaries have downloaded a course to me. They've given me this course that I have to offer, and I'm going to be offering it once I've got it sorted. And it's going to be a course that's not going to have a fee to it or anything like that. Everybody's welcome, and it's just you can have the possibility of donating whatever you can afford. If it's whatever, doesn't matter. Or if you can't afford anything, doesn't matter. You can still attend. It's the design of this course for everybody, right? Given to me by the emissaries. Anyway, I'll give you more information on it. So they're not really talking about the way that they used to. That was all the focus on what's happening. But I thought, well, I'll just check in on them and see how we're going. So I said, what's the situation? Where are we? What kind of percentage of people are kind of awake? And they said, they flashed the number again, 42 to 43%. And I said, oh, well, so it hasn't really changed much from the last time that I asked. I think it was 40%, wasn't it? Something like that, 41, I don't know. And they said, no, it hasn't. But they said, don't think that nothing's happening. What they said was that that 40 plus percentage of people are consolidating. They are getting themselves in a place of strength, okay? They are uniting. And this is what 2023 is all about, isn't it? This unity coming together. And they said, so that group is going to be a force to be reckoned with. It's becoming a force to be reckoned with. And I can see that. Can you see it? Like, it's something mega has shifted. And I think, hey, come March, I'm starting to get educated on it. Come March, when we move into Aquarius. I think Mercury moves into Aquarius. It's been in Capricorn, and I think it's in Mercury. It might be Mercury. I might get that wrong. It might be Pluto. Who knows? One of the planets is moving from Capricorn into Aquarius. Capricorn, the old man, closed doors, control, top down, masculine. Yeah. Aquarius, rebel, freedom. Anything goes. Let's shake it up a bit, yeah? So that's happening in March. So there's tons of things going on. There are tons of things going on. People speaking out all over. Media starting to speak out. Tucker Carlson, right, on Fox News, called the people in the WAF the reptile overlords or the lizard overlords. Now, right, don't care what you think about Tucker. It's not important. But to mention on what is classically mainstream media, whether it's a smaller, Fox is starting to get, compared to CNN, I think Fox is much bigger. Lizard overlords. Now, 15, 20 years ago, David Icke said that some of the elites were lizards. And he was laughed at by everybody, including me. And now it's mentioned on Fox News. Lizard overlords. He said it jokingly, but nothing is said lightly. On the news, things aren't said lightly. Okay? And then he went on to laugh at the musical entertainment that they had at the WAF. Did you see that woman going, and a guy playing a guitar, playing a completely different song? The man, I don't know what he was playing, completely different rhythm, different tune. There's a woman warbling, wobbling like a wobbly warbler. And I was thinking, and everyone's going, oh yes, very nice. So Tucker was laughing at that. Okay, when have you ever seen that? When have you ever seen that? Laughing at the people who rule the world, which is what Tucker said. The people who rule the world. Okay. And I'm just seeing this over and over and over again at the WEF. Reporters from Rebel News attacking everybody with questions that no reporter would ever ask in the world on mainstream, and they're asking these questions. And I mean, it's just, and it's not just that, I mean, it's everywhere I look. I'm seeing this tremendous, because 2023 is the revelation. It's going to be the revealing of information. Boy, has it got off to a good start. And then, of course, you got all the Biden malarkey going on with documents. I mean, that's them. I think that's the baddies doing that. I mean, it's the crappiest story you could possibly imagine. That, I don't know if you ever saw an episode of Mr. Bean where he was in a restaurant and he ordered steak tartare, right? Which he thought was a steak, and it isn't. It's mince, raw mince. Okay, very high quality meat, but raw. And so he like spread it about all over. He knocked the table over, but he put it underneath the napkins and the plates and everything. Well, that is what, when I hear the whole Biden thing with these documents that that are appearing everywhere. I mean, where else could they be? They're everywhere. They're everywhere. I was like, could you not think of a better story than that? Could you not think of something better? But obviously, compared to what he really did, that's light, isn't it? Let's have a few documents lying around. Well, incredible. So, let me come back to what I was saying. The emissary said about this 40-odd% who are uniting and becoming a strength to be reckoned with. They said the baddies are very aware of this. And they're scared. And they're aware of the mobilizations that are happening. Right? There's a lot of people, people taking to the streets. Do you see what they do with the BBC building, just covering it with stickers? In Italy, spraying across the front of hospitals, killers, and oh my man, it's just incredible. Okay? So they said the baddies are aware of this, and they're aware that there's a very high possibility that soon the streets might be filled with people. And so they said that what they're trying to do is they're trying to bring in laws and regulations and statutes and all of that as quickly as they can to stop this. And you'll see that there are lots of places that are bringing in rules about police being able to go and smash people who are in the street demonstrating and going to smash their faces in, and it's legal or something. So, and they said the problem is they are going to do this too quickly, and in their scrabble to do it, this was the words that they kind of give to me. In their scrabble to do this, their scramble to do it, they are going to make mistakes. Okay, they're going to make big mistakes because they don't have the resources, they don't have the guidance, they don't have the strength that they had before, and so they're going to rush this and they're going to make mistakes. Okay, they're going to make mistakes. And it's going to backfire on them. Because the emissaries are saying this 40% is mobilizing itself, and it's going to be unstoppable. Unstoppable. So that's good, isn't it? That's nice. I've seen people talking about percentages of the population that actually do anything. And most of the kind of the studies they do, it's only 20% of the population that actually bothers to do anything, that changes stuff. The rest of the people just do what they do, the person with the loudest voice. Imagine 40%. Because that's what I feel. We are many. And we are not just many, but we're very powerful. And we've got lots of energy. The people who are asleep don't have the energy. They don't have the energy. We do. When we have a plan, when we have a purpose. What happens when you do a to-do list? The act of writing on a to-do list gives you the energy for that particular event. Gives you the energy. We've got one hell of a to-do list. The sleepers don't. They want somebody. They are what are called the armchair adventurers. Right? They are the passive armchair adventurers. They just sit and let stuff come to them. That's not who we are. We're doers, okay? And I'm seeing people opening channels and just starting to talk. This is what we need. Get a voice. Start spreading the word. There's a lot of words to be spread that people need guidance. People need guidance. So if you've opened a channel recently, which I know a number of friends of mine have, well done. Thank you very much for that. And so let me finish by telling you a system that will work for you to get more information, the information you need, okay? The other day, I asked the emissaries a question. They give me the answer and I already knew it, okay? Happens sometimes. I already knew it. So my mind went like this. I'm just inventing this, aren't I? I already knew that. So I'm just they're saying the words that I already know. So I said to them, have I just invented that? Did I know it? And am I inventing what you're saying? And they said, no. They said, yes, you already knew it because you asked the question. You asked the question. You put the question out to the universe. Okay? And then what happens is when you do that, the answer comes. Where does the answer come from? The answer comes from the same place as the answer comes to the emissaries. It's from the same source. It comes from source. The answer. This is the answer. Okay? So that's why the emissary is not going to tell me something different because they get their information from the same source. So what they said was, that's a system. If you want answers, put it out. But the caveat, the problem that we have at the moment is we live in a world where somebody goes, well, how much is the euro against the pound? I'll just Google it. Oh, it's 0.94. Okay. We expect instant answers. Instant answers. Alexa, what time's the number 34 bus coming? Okay. What the emissary said was, do not expect an immediate answer. Don't. Because that's not how it works. You put it out there, and at the right time, when you're in the right place, when you're focused, you'll get the answer. Okay, so it doesn't come immediately. And that's the problem. That sometimes we ask, but why is this happening? And then we're there, nobody's answering. Okay, give it a chance. Give it a chance, okay? Maybe they haven't got broadband in, Maybe they haven't got fibre optic up there. And it's got to come by snail mail. Like it used to, where you would, you want to download a picture and it would come in line by line when you had dial-up, line by line like that. Okay, so it just takes a bit longer, but I think it's because you've got to be in the right frame of mind. Asking the question perhaps isn't the right frequency. The frequency you need is a different one to have the reception. You put it out there, and you can be angry and ask the question. It doesn't matter your frequency, the question's heard, but then you've got to be in the right frame of mind to get it. So that's why meditation is very important, just calming yourself down, walking through the countryside, running, doing exercise, doing anything. Remember, before illumination, I used to chop sticks and I used to carry water. After illumination, I continue to chop sticks and carry water, okay? Just keep doing what you're doing, but be present. Be aware that you want to get into that right frame of mind. I love you all. Have a beautiful weekend. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.